All right, let me give you the rundown. It's day 2 of conference brackets. We have 6 more, which means we'll be about a third of the way done. A little more than a third of the way done because we will have had 12 conference brackets done. Now, here's the plan. I'm not going to be home pretty much at all tomorrow. I'm home all day today. I don't have school because all the juniors have to take the SAT. Then I'm a senior, so I don't have to go to school. So today, I'm filming this video, and I'm going to be filming bracketology. I'm going to upload bracketology tomorrow because I'm not going to be home at all because I'm going to be at my high school's basketball game. We made it to the second round of the playoffs. I'm not going to be home pretty much at all tomorrow. So I'm going to film bracketology today, and then it will upload tomorrow. So the bracketology will be it will be recorded today, uploaded tomorrow. But without further ado, let's get to 6 more conference brackets. It's the CAA, the Colonial, the Summit, the Missouri Valley, the Ohio Valley, the Sun Belt, and there's one more in there, I think. So let's get started. First, we have the Colonial Athletic Association. I don't really know anything about this conference, let alone the play-in game. I'll take William and Mary. I really have no idea. This tournament starts on March 5th. The tournaments that start today are near the back. All right. William and Mary and Towson. I don't really know how good any of these teams are, but Towson's the number 1 seed, so I guess we'll go with them. I really don't know who to pick here at all. Drexel and Drexel and Delaware. I don't know. Drexel made the tournament last year, so we can take them. Who else do we have? Elon and UNC Wilmington. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. We're going to take Elon. I want an upset in there. We're going to take Elon. And lastly, we have Hofstra and Charleston. Now, Charleston played UNC in the season, and they actually almost beat UNC. They did not end up winning. But Hofstra ended up taking down Arkansas earlier. I know Arkansas is playing a lot better now since that loss to Hofstra. But, I mean, you got to give Hofstra credit for that win. So, I'm gonna take Hofstra. In the second round, I really don't know anything about Towson or Drexel. I'll just take Towson since they're the top seed. And then we've got Hofstra and Elon. I'll take Hofstra. And then to win the CAA, I really don't know. I'll take Hofstra. You know, they've been close to making the tournament in the past few years, but they haven't made it yet. I'm gonna say this is the year for Hofstra, I think. They're gonna make the tournament. They've got my pick. So that is the CAA. Let's get rid of all the teams because we have another conference. It is the Summit League. Now, this was the only bracket I got perfect last year. Last year, I got every single game in the Summit League right. Let's see if we can do that again. I'm most definitely taking South Dakota State over Omaha because South Dakota State is the favorite to win this bracket, and they are one of my big sleeper teams now. Big upset potential from South Dakota State. They shoot the 3 extraordinarily well, and they're an amazing team. Next, we have, I think that's Missouri, Kansas City. I think it's Missouri, Kansas. Yeah, that's Missouri, Kansas City, and South Dakota. I think UMKC beat someone really good. Like, I remember them pulling an upset. I may be tripping, but I think early in the season they beat someone good. They beat Missouri. Missouri, Kansas City defeated the regular Missouri. So, just for that, we will take them. Hey, they beat an SEC team. Not only did they beat an SEC team, they beat an SEC team that lost to Auburn by 1. It's got to be worth something. North Dakota State and Denver. I will be taking. I'll take North Dakota State. I don't really know how good Denver is. I know North Dakota State usually has a decent. I know they're known for football, but their basketball team's usually pretty decent. And Oral Roberts, everyone's favorite from last year. I think they kind of have been a little bit underwhelming this year. They're still pretty good. They still have one of their best players from last year transferred to Texas Tech. They still have A. Smith, though. I think they'll be fine. I will be taking South Dakota State over MKC, and I'm taking Oral Roberts. And then to win the conference, Oral Roberts won it last year. I really think South Dakota State's a new breed, though. I mean, they have one of the best offenses in college basketball in terms of efficiency. They shoot the three extremely well. I'm not betting against South Dakota State. Give me the Jackrabbits to win this conference. What do we got next? We have what conference? Oh, the SOCON, the Southern Conference. Okay, let's see who we have in here. ETSU and the Citadel. East Tennessee State really fell off. Remember, during the pandemic year, they were supposed to win. They were supposed to be the Cinderella team, and they never got to play. Man, they were so good that year, they didn't even get to play. And now they're not very good. I'll take them over whatever that. Mercer and Western Carolina. Did you know Mercer beat Duke that one year? I saw Western Carolina. They've won like 4 games all year. They have the worst odds to win the tournament. They're the last seed. I'll take Mercer. Chattanooga or East Tennessee State. I'm going to be taking Chattanooga. They have a really good record. They were on a tear at one point in the year. They kind of fell off a little bit. Wofford and VMI. I'm going to take VMI. They've looked decent this year. I think they can get a win. I don't like putting teams on the bottom of the bracket, but I have no room. I don't like when people do that. Mercer and Furman. I'm going to take Furman. And then UNC Greensboro or Samford. I'm going to take UNC Greensboro just because even though they aren't as good this year, they usually win this conference or go decently far. So I'm going to take Greensboro to win. I am taking Chattanooga over VMI. And I'm going to take Greensboro, the 6th seed, to go to the championship. And ultimately, I think Chattanooga is going to win. I think have the best team. That's why they're the 1 seed in the tournament. They have my pick for the SOCON. So there we go. All right, we got another one. Ooh, one of my favorites is coming up next. Oh no, we got one more. Now, these games happened yesterday. Tennessee State, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville, I think, and Austin P. Tennessee Tech. Those games happened yesterday, and I have no idea who won them. I didn't watch any of them. To be honest, they really aren't important to this bracket because they give the 1 seed and the 2 seed a huge advantage, as they should. The regular season should matter. I like the way this is set up. I'll take Tennessee State, and I'll take Tennessee Tech. I don't know if they actually ended up winning, but those games happened yesterday. I have no idea who won them. Doesn't really matter. I will take SEMO, Southeast Missouri, over to SEMO. Almost beat Murray State, who is the vast favorite. They're ranked. They are by far and away. They are by far and away the favorite. They're ranked. They're what are they like 29-2? Yeah, but SEMO almost beat them. They almost upset them. I'll take Morehead State to beat Tennessee Tech. Okay, I'm definitely taking Murray State. They're by far and away the best team in this conference, and I will be taking Belmont in this game. Belmont is very good. They were like 24-8 or something like that. They had a really good record. Now, these two have been the best teams in this conference for a while now. And they always play each other in the championship. Here's the thing. Belmont's great. They're a great team. They were close to being ranked at one point. Murray State beat them by 34 when they played them, or by like 30. It was like 77-48 or something like that. It was bad. Murray State loves to run the ball up and down and get tempo going, and for a slow-paced team like Belmont, it's going to be a rough one. Murray State will breeze. through this conference. They only got to win 2 games. So I will be taking Murray State. All right. What do we got here? Okay. Arch Madness. That is what the Missouri Valley Conference is called. Because they play in St. Louis and they have an arch. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Please laugh at it. All right. Let's start with Illinois State and Indiana State. Murray's going to be going to Indiana State, most likely. Murray hasn't made his decision yet, but that's where he thinks he's probably going to end up. So we're going to take, okay, the way this is set up, I don't like how it says winner of game 1. People know the winner of game 1 is going to go there. Like, come on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to block this out. Hold on. Just give me a minute. I don't like how they have, like, we know the winner of game 1 is going to go there. Like, you don't have to do that. So I'm going to cover up all these winner of things. Like, people know how a bracket works. I don't know why you're making it all complicated. Okay, now that we got that straightened away. Alright, I will be taking Indiana State just because of Murray. I took Gardner-Webb. I picked against Gardner-Webb just to spite Murray. I got to rock with the Sycamores. Larry Bird University. Gonna catch a dub. Valpo and Evansville. Valpo is the closest D1 college to me, I think. I'm not going to be going to Valpo because their tuition is ridiculously expensive. But they almost beat Loyola and they almost beat Northern Iowa. They're a pretty good team. I'll take them over Evansville, who is just, they're bad. They're not good at all. I'm definitely going to take Northern Iowa, who somehow won this conference. This conference was really tight because when Northern Iowa played Loyola, it was to win the regular season title. And Northern Iowa beat them 102-96 in double overtime. And Loyola got the 4 seed. So, I don't really understand. I think Loyola will definitely beat Bradley. Loyola's... Now, here's what I'll say about this. Obviously, whoever wins the conference, the only team that can get in without winning the conference is Loyola. Northern Iowa, Drake, Missouri State, Bradley, they all have to win the conference to get in. If Loyola doesn't win the conference, they might be able to squeak in as a play-in. Maybe. They have a really good record, but it'll depend. I'm going to take Valpo over Missouri State. I smell an upset. And here's the thing. I think I saw something. What the heck did I just do? Oh, no. Okay, please tell me this is still... Okay, I don't know how that ended up like that. All right. This tournament, I think this is like the 1 seed has like never won it or something like that. Or like the 1 seed's like 0-8 or something in the tournament. Like, I remember watching one year, and, like, it was, like, the 8 seed versus, like, the 6 seed in the championship. I was just like, what the hell? I'll take Drake over Southern Illinois. Now, Loyola is actually going to be leaving this conference to go to the A-10, which is a better basketball conference. The A-10 has Dayton, St. Louis, Rhode Island, a bunch of good teams. I'm trying to think of all the other ones. Yeah, the A-10 is a better basketball conference. I think Northern Iowa is going to win. I'm going to say they give a one last up years to Loyola before they leave the conference. Actually, no. I'm changing my mind. Northern Iowa needed double overtime to beat them at home. I think Loyola will find a way to win. I think they're the best. They're the best team in this conference, even though they're the 4 seed. I'm sorry. I think that they will end up winning the conference. I think Drake wins here, but winning the conference, I have Loyola. I think they're going to need to rally around themselves to make the tournament. And I think they rise to the occasion. I think Loyola wins the conference and makes it back to March. I changed my mind like 4 times with that. And, I got to get rid of those white things again. Okay, hold on. They're like all over the place. Okay, I think I got all of them. There's one more. All right. And, they're... Okay. And lastly, we have the Sun Belt. Now, these games are going on right... The first round of games are going on right now. The Louisiana-UTSA game, I saw that game was in progress. I didn't see what the score was, but it just said, like, in progress. So, like I said, I haven't watched any of these games, so I have no idea who's going to win, but we'll see. Yeah, the winner of Game 11 is the champion. Thank you, Sunbelt, for that. We sure needed your assistance there. God. People know how a bracket works. They fill them out every year. Okay, let's do this. All right. Louisiana Lafayette or UTA. I think that's Texas Arlington. We'll take Louisiana Lafayette. Southern Alabama or Little Rock. Oh my goodness, I cannot with this right now. Okay, there we no. Hold on. This is pissing me off. I need to come better prepared to these videos next time. Okay, get on the damn. Okay, I'm gonna take South Alabama over Little Rock. I don't know what happened to Little Rock. They used to be really good. Apparently not anymore. They're a 12 seed. I will be taking Arkansas State over Louisiana Monroe. I do not. This is making me more mad as we keep going on. Coastal Carolina or Georgia Southern. We will be taking Coastal Carolina. App State or Coastal Carolina. We'll take App State. Made the tournament last year as a play-in and ended up losing. I'll take Arkansas State over Georgia State because a lot of times you got to be careful when you have the bye. Like, look at the NFL. Both teams with the bye lost. I mean, team comes in off momentum, they can win. Texas State is the best team in the conference, I think, or they're the number 1 seed, so I'll take them. And then I'm going to take Troy over South Alabama. All right. And then Texas State will win. App State will win. And ultimately taking the conference home will be Texas State. They have, I think, the best team. Don't know much about this conference, but we'll go with the Bobcats. Give me Texas State. And I think that's all of them. I think that's all the conference tournaments. Yep, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see y'all next time. Tomorrow, bracketology. Peace out.